Hello everybody, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. Today is February the 17th, 2023. Today we're going to talk about Meghan and Harry in South Park. And I know you all have seen the clips of the South Park cartoon that's mocking Harry and Meghan because they want their privacy. So let me just tell you a little bit. My kids got me to start watching South Park 10, 15 years ago when they were kids, and I always thought it was funny because they come up with some of the funniest ideas and they say things that nobody else wants to say. They think it, but they don't want to say. So they put the cartoon out and it has taken off like a rocket. People are laughing and they're enjoying it because it's saying exactly what we've been trying to say for the past 3 to 4 years. They don't want their privacy. They just want all the attention on them, but they're pretending that they do because they're hypocrites. So I'm going to do a reading today on it, y'all. We're going to see how has this cartoon impacted them, because I know they've seen it because Harry watches everything. So here we go. We're going to do the reading. Okay, so first we're going to use the fairy tale tarot because Harry and Meghan are living in a fairy tale world, they think. So we're going to read, how is this card's already popping out, y'all. How is it impacting them now that they've seen the cartoon? So I'm going to take them and I'm going to just take off the first two because I already got one that popped out. So we've got 3 cards. We're going to start with that. Now, these cards are fairy tales, so there's some stories you've heard about and some stories you haven't. This is the Hangman. See? Okay, then we have, this is reversed. We have 3 of Cups, which is reversed. This is the card right side up. And this card is reversed. It is the 7 of Swords. Yeah, and this is it right side up. Okay, so they're reversed. The Hangman is the only one that's standing up. Okay, so you know, the Hangman is they're standing still, they're in suspense, they want to be alone right now, they want to like retreat a little bit. And they're feeling like their reputation is being sacrificed. Look, they hung out to dry. They want to be saved. While the spectators look on. Let's see, are these spectators wanting to help? Yeah, but this is how they're feeling. They feel like they need to be saved. Their reputations need to be saved because they're being hung out to dry. Okay, and then this is the 9 of Cups, all right, and it's reversed. So they're not happy. They're very dissatisfied with that cartoon. This is them being happy. Drinking liquor, partying with the friends, and Montecito, there's a little house in the background, and at a pub drinking. But this is reversed, so they're very dissatisfied with that cartoon. It hit them where it hurts. No joy. They did not laugh, okay? And then we got the 7 of Swords, reversed. And this is the right side up. Look how mean she looks. Look at that face, y'all. So they think that the cartoon was a lot harsh on them. Meghan is pissed the heck off. Look at that. Look, she mad. She got the sword in her hand. She ready to cut, y'all. She ready to cut somebody. That's Harry there, right there. And there's, oh no, Harry's the frog. Harry's the frog. Remember she turned the prince into a frog? And that's, she wants to kill anybody who put that cartoon out about her. She is out for vengeance. But this card is reversed, okay? She's feeling like I could kill somebody right now. But she knows she's got to play it safe. She can't be out there showing her feelings. But she's going to try to sue. She's going to try to get some people in high places to do something about this cartoon. Or at least get back at the people who put this cartoon out there, y'all. She's been hung out to dry. There was no joy. They did not laugh. They did not find it funny. And homegirl is ready to kill somebody. Her and a little toad. And she wants to get back at whoever put this stuff out about her and Harry. Because it made them look bad. Okay, so that's how they're feeling right now. Okay. That's that one. So we're going to do the Kipper. How will people see this as a true reflection of Harry and Meghan? I'm going to throw out 5 cards. What is the audience's true reflection of Harry and Meghan? It's just like, oh, this is funny. It's just a little joke, or they think that what was said in the cartoon was really true and accurate about Harry and Meghan. Let's see what the cards say. There's not many cards in the deck of Kipper, so we're just going to let them fall out. Let's go. There's the first one. Okay. So we've got 2 cards. We're going to take that. We're going to take that. Need 2 more. We're going to take that card. And we just need 1 more card. Oop, it flipped out. Okay. 5 cards. And I'm going to read them to you. You ready? First card is Wealthy Man. Second card, it's reverse. It's Coffin. This card is reversed too. It's House. And I'll read them reverse because it's just the negative aspect of it. It's negative energy. Okay, fourth card is Toil and Labor. And fifth card is Message. So we're going to read the cards. Cog in the wheel is House. So home is where we live. It's sacred. It's our mansion. This is a mansion. This is not like a little teeny little house here. This is a big house. So, this is a little mansion in Montecito, I would assume. So talking about the house. Okay. Then we got wealthy people. There's a wealthy man involved here. And remember, she's going after a lot of wealthy people. And one of them is who? Mr. Getty. Remember that. She wants to bury somebody. I told you in the other cards, she wants to kill somebody. She wants to bury somebody. Put an end to it. Because she says she's worked too hard to get to where she's at. Making things happen. And she wants to send a message. She's going to send a message to the people in charge, the executive producers, like she did with Piers Morgan. She's going to reach out and talk to somebody, or have somebody who has connections to do so. Okay, about what was just put out. How long has that been in the planning? Okay. So when you look at the whole thing, and you can look at it different ways as well. You can say, you remember we were talking also not about Mr. Getty, but she's working with a wealthy investor or venture capitalist, make money. Okay, so he knows a lot of people in the industry, and she wants to. This is challenging for her, but she wants to put a rest to some of the things that's being said about her, especially in the entertainment community where she lives, because. She's worked very hard to get to where she's gotten to, where she's at now, and she's trying to make her way to the top even further. And the message she wants to send is, y'all need to stop talking about me in a negative way. But also, it could mean that she doesn't want to really hear this message from the people in her community that don't like her. Like, they're giving her a message like, we know you're a hypocrite, and we're gonna talk about it because we're saying what everybody else are scared to say. We're gonna say it in this cartoon, because for that cartoon to have come out, a lot of people had to give it a green light. They know, they take their risk of how people are gonna look at this, but they actually, I think they're on the ground listening to what people are saying about certain topics, and I know they know that this is what people are saying about Meghan and Harry. They may be wealthy, but they stupid. You know, what did they say? They called him dumb prince and his stupid wife. They think that living in this community is going to keep them from people saying negative things about them, but it's not going to do that. People are silent, but they have an idea. You know what I'm saying? They may not say everything out loud, but they harbor certain feelings, you know, that they keep closed up in the casket. But now the message is coming out about how they really feel, and they've got the green light and the okay to do it. So that's what I'm looking at. Her community, the entertainment community in LA has turned against her. The people she thought, a lot of the people that she thought were her friends, they weren't her friends. They just weren't saying anything. They were keeping it locked up. And Southgate done popped it open and said, this is exactly how we feel about you. And actually Americans feel about you. They usually have their pulse on America, what's happening, what people are saying, and what people are thinking. So she's going to try to use her wealthy investors to try to get this stuff closed up, closed down, buried. People in her community, because she's worked too hard to let that message be that she and Harry are hypocrites and really want publicity when they really don't. That's what she's trying to say. But we know that no matter how much money you have, all your secrets that you have hidden away will come out, because people in your community are watching you and listen to everything you say. And no matter how hard you work, you need to listen also to what people are telling you about how you're coming off as hypocrites. And it's funny as heck. Okay, so that's what's happening in Montecito in the entertainment world. Now, how is this I want to know exactly how this is impacting Harry. So we're going to use the Madhouse Tarot. So he thinks he's saving the world, right? He thinks he's the man that's saving the world and his wife and his children from whatever, I don't know. Let's just see how is the South Park cartoon affecting Harry particularly. Who is the frog in this here story? How is it impacting Harry? And we're going to pull out 3 cards for Harry. Prince Harry. So, we dealt the cards. I'm going to separate. Take the first card off each deck. Okay, first card is 4 cups. This is how Harry's feeling. Apathy, contemplation. He's disconnected. He's feeling disconnected, like he doesn't fit in. He doesn't really fit in Hollywood per se. He's trying to. He doesn't know if he goes top, bottom, side, left to right. He doesn't know where to fit. He'd rather be out of the limelight. He really doesn't want them talking about him like that. He wants the attention for to move along their projects and stuff that they have that they're working on, but not be ridiculed. And he doesn't know which way to turn right now. And he is a fallen angel, y'all. Okay, and then the next card is 8 of Cups. Look at this. There's a lot of cups in this reading. So he's illusioned. He's leaving something behind. He knows he's walking away from the life he had where he was protected. You know, he had the shadow here is him being protected. People protected him. His wings, again, here his wings are falling at the bottom. And here he's remembering when he had wings and he was the angel child, or the best, one of the best known royals. And now he's falling so hard. And now he's in bed clutching, and he knows the devil's on his back. You know the devil is Meghan, all right? I mean, in my opinion, that's Meghan there with the pitchfork, just poking at him. And then the last card is Queen of Swords. So he's trying to get a clear mind about how to move forward. He knows there's a lot of negativity. Now they're saying that he's okay with the fact that what he said in his book he was happy with, but now that this cartoon's come out, he just feels like he's always got to be sharper. He's always got to stay ahead of what they're trying to do and what they're trying to say about him by bringing him and his wife down. But he don't know how to do it because he's never really had to think on his own. It's Queen of Swords. And he's trying to see, this is the cloud over his head. Look closer. Is that a man there? And that's the woman? Let's go back to the other card. Seven of Swords, where Meghan wants to kill somebody, and he's the toad. Okay, in this one, this isn't Harry, this is Meghan. This is Harry back here. Harry does Meghan's bidding. Meghan says, go do it, shoot, and Harry does what she tells him to do. But he's always in the shadow. He doesn't want to be in the light, y'all. It's like this picture right here says. He doesn't want to be in the light. He doesn't want all that spotlight on him. And he's kind of happy he's in the back because he thinks more of the cartoon was about Meghan than him. Or he wants to believe that. That's his delusion. Because here, again, his shadow, he remembers who he once was. He could say stuff and move mountains. Now he can't. And it's harder, and he's being prodded by his wife, again, to do his bidding. Okay? And he feels like this cartoon actually shows that he has no backbone. He's not in charge. He does what his wife wants him to do. It's a circus. I mean, this is just... It's a circus. That people think it's a circus that they're in. Look at that. This is Meghan. Oops. This is Meghan. She's the ringleader. He's in the background, doing whatever she tells him to do. She has all the glory and all the light shining on her. And I think he's okay with that. But he knows he's no longer his glorious self. He's not really being seen as the leader. He really doesn't even really want, even though he says despair, he doesn't really want to be in charge of anything. He doesn't. He just wants his own space to do the things he wants to do, to have vengeance upon his family, and just be the naughty boy all the time. He really does. Whatever attention he gets, he wants it because he's getting back at people, not because he wants to take leadership or anything like that. He just wanted to get his revenge on everybody. That's all he wants, which is why he's a fallen angel. Which is why he thinks he can just conjure up his old self and he's having a hard time doing it though. And he knows the only way he can get motivated is because Meghan is the one that is motivating him to do that. And he's now seeing it in that cartoon that it's more about Meghan than him. Yes, he's in the video too, but he's thinking Meghan's coming out. She's taking the brunt of the bad attention here, not him, because she's the ringleader. And he will continue to work in her shadow because he doesn't want the attention. So because he's getting attention, y'all, he's trying to step away from it. He's trying to step away from it. He's going to lie low for a little bit because right now this is hurting him. It is in a way hurting him, his ego. His ego has been hurt, y'all. He's always thought that he'll let Meghan lead. He'll do whatever she says and everything will be fine. He's trusted and believed in that. But I'm telling you, he does not want to be in the limelight. He doesn't like to be talked about like this. He likes to control the narrative. Now that he's with Meghan, the way Meghan wants to control the narrative, and he's supporting her, and he's feeling isolated, and he's feeling like he's lost all his halo. Let's throw one more card out about the cartoon. How is it going to impact him? So this is telling me how he's feeling. He never wants to be in the sunlight. He always wants to support her. Oh, the devil. There's addiction. There's some pleasure in it. There's a sick, twisted pleasure in it. Because like any narcissist, what's the saying? Say whatever you want to say about me, but spell my name right. So the attention is there. It's not the attention he was hoping or seeking for, as far as for them to move ahead in their endeavors. He still believes heavily in Meghan and leading them to wherever they're going, and he's going to support her no matter what. He's just saying he doesn't like the negativity towards him, which is the hypocrite, because he's got so much negativity towards everybody else. He's putting it out there with his book and his Netflix specials and stuff like that. Wow. He wants to be seen as the fresh prince or the charming Prince Charming, and he's no longer seen as that. Wow. So he's in a chaotic downturn right now. I'm going to throw out one more card for Harry. In other words, it seems like it's not really hit him yet. Like, I think he's seen it. I think he doesn't like it, the way it's making him look. But he still support her. But he wants the negativity to stop. He wants to be seen as the savior of the world, and he wants to be seen as the world's Prince Charming and the one that should have been king. But he doesn't want all the negativity. He only wants the good part, none of the negative parts. And Meghan's always said she'll be the one. I think Meghan is saying, I'll take the brunt of all the negativity. Just stay on the path. You don't have to be in the light. You don't have to be in the limelight. But he's being pulled in the limelight because of this thing that they're in, because of who they are and how they're playing the game, and all the videos and all the interviews and all the books he's putting out there. He has to be in the light, but she had promised him he wouldn't be in the light. She would take the brunt, and it's not happening. Okay, I get it now. Okay, one more card for Prince Harry. Please, I'm gonna let this one fall. How is it affecting his psyche? Ooh, I got 3 cards, and I'm gonna read it. We got strength reversed. This child needs to be in a mental ward. He's weak. Again, he's weak. He's on his back. Meghan's in charge. Look, the nurse is in charge, but it's reversed, okay? She's the one that's in charge of everything. She's got the needle to sedate him. Just like in this one, prodded by the devil. See the devil prodding him? That's that. Then we got this card, the Tower. Yeah, that's why I thought this was going. Look, he jumped out the window, moved the gate and jumped out the window. He wants to escape from all this negativity. I'm going to put that card here because, again, he don't want to be in the limelight. He don't know which way to move. And so what did he do? He jumped out the window. Okay, we got that one there. And the last card that came out was 9 of Coins, and it was reversed. This is 9 of Coins, which is Pentacles. So they're living beyond their means. They're living in the realm where they shouldn't be. Look, his hands tied up. He's going crazy. He's living in a lifestyle he wasn't meant to live. All the little demons running out around him. Everybody grabbing out for him. This is everybody talking about him. Actually, this is everybody laughing at him. Grabbing and reaching for him. And he doesn't know how to behave. People coming from the dark to grab him. And it kind of reminds me of like this. Someone in the dark shooting out. But there's a person in control, which is not Harry. It is Meghan. Harry's at his breaking point. He is about to abandon ship. Maybe not from Meghan, but from this role for a while. It's a lot on him, and it's not what he thought it would be. He's hanging in there because Meghan's prodding him. And whenever he says he wants to leave, Meghan sedates him with something. Whether it's sex or more promises, love bombing. She says she'll take the brunt of the fall for everything that goes wrong. He just needs to support her. And that's driving him to, again, crazy. Because so many people coming after him. He doesn't feel she can protect him. When she says she could take the brunt, it's not happening. He's being pulled down into this spiral. And it's all about the money. the addiction and the compulsion to get wealth and to get into this position and to bring down the royal family. To get back at all the people he think hurt him when he was growing up. That's why he puts up with it. But it's coming to a point where once you've gotten revenge on everybody, what else do you do? What's left? People come after you now, you have nothing to shoot back at them with. Because what they're saying about you is true. You're a hypocrite. You're out for the money. You're vengeful. You're tactless. You're not a man anymore. You are Meghan's tool to get what she wants. And it's driving you crazy. And she's only worried about herself. Who else she can eliminate, ruin. She's not worried about the toad, princess she turned into a toad. That's her little toy. So everybody, that's what I think. I think that Harry's going down a spiral. I think that this has really touched him. It's really hurt him, how it's come out. I think Meghan's not laughing. She thinks it's totally just absurd. And she's going to come back and try to hit back again, another lawsuit or getting somebody to help her that's in a high place that has influence to get back at South Park in some way or fashion. And then Harry is going to continue to try to support Meghan because Meghan said she would take the hit. She would stand in the limelight and take all the negativity. This is what she's told him in this part of the endeavors that they're in. In the beginning, it was Harry taking all the hits because he left everything behind, right? And now it's her saying, I got this, I can do this. And now that this cartoon has come out, it's hit both of them, and it's actually made him look even weaker. In just a cartoon, it made him, all the things that everybody said about them the past 3 years, this cartoon like hit it right on the nail on the head to show that he is very weak. And I told you before, it's called a simp, a man who will simp for a woman, a simple man who thinks the woman is more than he is and gives her more attention and respect than he gives himself. And I think this cartoon just really showed it. Not only that they're hypocrites saying that they want their privacy, but showing them going around the world saying they want their privacy while they're holding signs up saying we want our privacy, but they're doing interviews and publishing books and Netflix videos and going out to all these award shows and going to the young world leaders meetings and giving speeches and to the UN and giving speeches. But how could you want your privacy possibly if you're doing this, right? And so people are now catching on in America that there's something not right with Harry and Meghan. I think Americans are more surprised that Harry is as weak as he is. He is whipped, and this, if you think he had problems based on what he wrote in his book, you can only imagine what he's going through now, that he's going through this in the media. So anyway, y'all, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please share the videos anywhere and everywhere you can, because that's the way people can get more eyes on the channel so that they can also partake and give their feedback on what they think is happening with Harry and Meghan. I appreciate that. And I want to welcome all my new subscribers because I do appreciate you all. Okay, so we're going to just sit back and wait a week or two. We'll figure out what's going on with Harry and Meghan. It will not take long for you all to know the truth of how it's impacting Harry. And we know it won't take long for you to know that Meghan is not happy with what just came out. Okay, well anyway, y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Blessings.